Original music for this podcast has been provided by Ashiko Music Group 1 at gmail.com. Ashiko Music Group 1 at gmail.com.
Welcome to your Expat Expert podcast, where we share ways to study, volunteer, work, or retire abroad. Embrace this journey because your new life is about to begin.
Today on the show, we have Miss Sherese Faulkner, aka MeowM30w. You're owner of MeowM30w, all natural cosmetics and skincare. So welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. How are you?
All is well. So MeowM30w, what brings you to Thailand?
Well, my background is actually in network security, IT. Surprisingly, a lot of people don't, I guess, think that I am in the IT world, but I am. I received a job offer to be an IT contractor. I don't want to say the company that I work for because it is a well-known company, but I don't want to say their name. Okay. But that's what brought me out here. It was really just to get away from the DMV area, Washington, D.C., Northern Virginia. That's where I was working at prior. I didn't like it. And I am from that area. Like, I grew up around that area, elementary, middle, high school, but I didn't like it. So an opportunity came up. So come here to Thailand, and I've been here ever since 2016.
Okay. So when and why did you decide to create a cosmetics and skincare line in Thailand?
Well, what happened was, crazy thing, it all started actually from Bumble. I was on Bumble, that was in Bumble from this one brother from Cali, and we didn't date or anything, but he said, "Hey, have you heard of Expat?" And I said, "No, I haven't." So he actually recruited me into Expat, and it was about a year in of living in Thailand, and I wasn't connecting with a lot of people, and I didn't really like my first year here. I'm not going to lie. Okay. So long story short, I went to my first Expat event, and ever since then, I got into the social media groups and everything over here, and I noticed there was a need in the group chat. People were saying, "Hey, where can I get shea butter? Where can I get cocoa butter?" Things that a lot of African Americans and people of African, and of course, Africans need. For our hair and skin. Right. And there wasn't anything like that here for us. So I decided to just put my pause on over, and I was like, well, I've been making my own skincare products for myself because I do suffer from eczema. And I was looking for a more holistic, natural way to treat my eczema as opposed to just getting steroid cream and just putting a veil over my skin. I wanted to heal my skin. Right. So that's how it started. There was a void, and I decided to fill it.
Oh, okay. So before we go into doing business in Thailand, we're going to take a break. But how can you be reached?
I can be reached on my social media platforms on IG and Facebook at MeowM30w, which is MeowM30w BUTTERS.
Okay, we will be back with MeowM30w.
Hello, this is Dev from Amarpur Tailors Just Mag Thai. We have been in the business for approximately 55 years. We have been making suits for the congressmen, military, ambassadors, police officers, and many more. We ensure you get a satisfied suit with us. There may be many tailors out in town, but to get exclusive fabrics, an excellent bespoke fit, and a satisfied customer is the way we go to. Please contact on 088-463-9027 or visit my website www.amrapurtaylor.com. Hope to see you soon.
Have you studied, volunteered, lived, or worked abroad? Share your international experience with us. We want to hear from you. Feel free to contact us at yourexpatexpert@gmail.com.
We're back with Meow Meow, all natural cosmetics and skincare. So Meow Meow, what have been your challenges? Meow. So what have been your challenges?
With just living abroad or just with establishing my skincare line abroad?
Both, whichever one you want to share.
One thing I've noticed is I'll briefly touch on both sides of the coin.
Okay.
I will say that starting a business in a foreign country that's very homogenous, part of the world, Asia. Actually, I haven't had any derogatory or negative things come my way, and even if as far as I'm aware of, but even if there is something said, like most likely it's behind my back because no one's holding up face to my face.
Right.
But what I will say is that one piece of advice I can give people if you do want to open up a business abroad outside of your home country, get a lawyer.
Oh,
A
absolutely.
lawyer that actually knows the country's local laws when it comes to business.
Mm-hmm.
Because that will save you a lot of money and time and headache, especially if you're not very fluent in reading and writing. Like, I am not fluent in reading and writing, and I'm definitely not versed in the Thai laws when it comes to business.
Right.
So, highly recommend to get you a lawyer, because even though, they're not cheap, obviously, no matter where you're at in the world, but it's better to pay to do it right the first time and to pay more for fixing your mistakes and errors.
Right. It's being proactive.
So,
Yeah.
FYI. Exactly. Being proactive, doing your research, networking, just do regular things that you would normally do in your home country. Take that same energy into another country, but make sure you have somebody on your team that you can trust. So that's one piece of advice I can highly give. I will say there hasn't really been a lot of negative. However, I will say from other people who I do know who try to start a business over here, they have gotten screwed time and time again, and I feel like it's due to their lack of not doing their own research, to being too trustworthy of people. And that's another thing I will say too. No one's going to have your back harder than you.
Right.
So make sure that these are your terms and conditions. And I know they say Thailand is the land of smiles, and it is, but just because people are smiling in your face, that doesn't mean that smile is genuine.
Right.
People will take advantage of you just like anywhere else in the world, and we're all human beings. Just make sure to play your cards right, have the right people on your team, and hire the right people on your team. Because I have seen time and time again a lot of my friends get scammed out of all their money.
Wow.
And they have to go back to their home country.
Mm-hmm.
So always have a backbone and protect yourself.
Okay. Thank you. And also, were there any nobody told me or I didn't know moments?
Yes. Nobody told me. being an entrepreneur was literally 24/7.
Right.
I think, and literally not I will say that this is everybody. This is hard. This is a lot of hard work. And if you're passionate about something, I say go ahead and do it. But also too, you always got to ask yourself, well, because I started my business not thinking I was going to be a business. I started it because
there was a need.
Ebony folks wanting something that I create, and they liked it, and then word spread via word of mouth. That is still the greatest way to get your business out there is by word of mouth. Yes, we have social media, but word of mouth will always be number one for marketing, in my personal opinion.
Right.
So my business coming, and here I am now with a full-fledged business, and even though I'm growing and there's more responsibility and more nuances and logistics I didn't think about before because I wasn't planning on opening up a business over here. However, I'm still so passionate about my brand and making and formulating that I don't mind working sometimes till 2 a.m. And believe me, I don't agree with the hustle. Don't sleep. And no, you need to sleep.
Yeah, because you're not a robot, right?
You need to rest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't believe what everyone is saying online, because I bet you 99.999% of the time they're not doing that.
Right, and your body will shut down on you. Eventually, like, okay, I need to lay down.
Exactly. And also, too, excuse me, it's okay to take a break. I am closing down my shop for a good month and a half for the holiday season because I don't want to burn myself out. I hustle. Most of us do.
Right.
But also, you got to listen to your body. You know, your stress and everything, that takes a toll on you. So it's good to hustle, but hustle smartly.
Right.
Don't hustle and burn yourself out, because then you lose the passion. And I see that happen a lot as well too, where people, they get excited, and that's good, you're excited, but people get so excited and want to rush and push. One piece of advice I can always give is take your time. You have time. You don't need to rush. For what?
Okay.
You'll have time. People will wait for you if they really, really love your products. I have loyal cat customers. That's what I call them, or my cat customers. They are loyal, and they understand that when I say, hey guys, I'm letting my paws rest in the shop for a good month and a half, they respect that. They're like, okay, Meow, we can't wait for you to reopen back up. People respect that. They don't want to see you burned out.
Exactly.
Most people don't.
Because they know the product, the quality will go down if you get burned out. So, yeah, they get it. Well, Meow, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show. But before we go, can you tell us how we can contact you again?
Okay, no problem. You can contact me on Facebook and IG. The spelling is MeowM30w BUTTERS. And I am active on IG, mostly on IG, and I'll pop up on Facebook every once in a while. I mostly post events and workshops that I do on Facebook, but my IG page is where you're going to find the meat of everything.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Meow, for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me, Meow.
Thank you for listening. We hope this gives you some creative ideas on how you can study, volunteer, work, or retire abroad. Shout out to my sound editor, Martin, and Ashiko Music Group. Feel free to follow us through our social media channels listed in the description below. See you next time.